If you want to start with cloud services and then go beyond cloud services, a good starting point would be the project planning and BOM management tools. For project planning, you can create projects and then start them off by creating tasks and then assigning them to members of your team, including a description, priority level, start and end dates. And then once filled, you can use those tasks as part of a project schedule and set milestones to keep track of important goals and dates. And you can create dependencies between those milestones and between those tasks and milestones, so that they'll update dynamically, and you can ultimately optimize your project schedules and make adjustments based on resource usage and availability. You can filter the parts of your project schedules by specific criteria like assignee, maturity, dates, and more, and then you can use color coding to make it easy to understand. To get a quick look of where your project's at, you can check out your project summary, where you have a breakdown of your tasks and some important scheduling dates. And you would attach files directly to your tasks and update details on progress and comments as tasks get completed to keep everyone on your team in the loop. It's almost like having a mini conversation directly within your task, then you can refer back to it later. Also, you have the ability to update your tasks directly within SOLIDWORKS and attach CAD files directly to those tasks. So in this case, these CAD files that you're working on or that you have attached to your tasks are actually the working CAD file and not just a copy of the file. So you can start your work directly from within SOLIDWORKS, drag and drop your CAD or your SOLIDWORKS files directly from your tasks. You can also manage bills of materials, like I mentioned. So you have the ability to use customized data visibility and column layouts depending on who's viewing the BOM. So whether it's management, engineering, or procurement, this way they're always looking at information that's relevant to them specifically. And you can visualize your product data in 3D by applying filtering tools to view and isolate components within an assembly. You can use attributes like material, for example, and then visually distinguish between different parts with different properties using color coding. You can filter revisions by any metadata available as well in your customized columns, and then use that to quickly update any revisions that are out of date in your product structure to make sure that everything's accurate. Also, update maturity states as components are ready for the next stage. So you can use filters to identify which items are still in work, and then multi-select items in your product structure to change the maturity of multiple items at once. Under the product information, you can specify product details and possible alternates for product components if, let's say, a supplier is dealing with a part shortage and you need to sub in a similar component in its place. And you're able to control product structures with advanced tools for editing, duplicating, or reusing portions so you don't have to start entirely from scratch. You can also add new or existing items within a CAD structure even before a CAD model has been created. That way you have a placeholder that's kind of like a starting point for your design. And then once you've got everything in place, you can hand the responsibility off to the right person by setting them as an owner so that you're creating that accountability.